Well, Veterans Day right around the corner. We've got a special event. The Veterans Writer Talk is presented by St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation. And here to tell us more about it, to my immediate left, Kim Rayer, and he is with the Memorial High School Alumni Foundation. And then Diana Pendleton Dominguez, and she's the president of the Memorial High School Alumni Foundation. So thank you very much for coming today, both of you. Okay, so Diana, over the years, your foundation has really grown and expanded and really taken a front to help out veterans and honor them, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. About 5 years ago, our Alumni Association has a Hall of Fame, and we added a new category for military. And we've been, I think we've inducted about 15 military people into our Hall of Fame over the years. And that has just grown into a book, and now our Veterans Writer Talk.
Okay, very good. Let's talk about the book. You both have a copy of it. Why is this book so special? What have you guys done?
Well, back in 2022, I wrote a small book about the history of the Ohio Army National Guard in St. Mary's, and Diana had been heavily involved in the Banner Project in St. Mary's, and so we got to discussing this one day and thought, well, this would be a great thing to do, is write a book about our local veterans and their history and such, and so here we are.
There it is. And on Saturday, when you have this event, which we'll talk about next, you can buy a copy of that. And where else can you buy a copy? Tell us where we can get this.
It'll be available on Saturday at the Veterans Writer Talk, and you can also just walk into the St. Mary's City offices and buy a copy, or you can go to the Memorial High School Alumni Foundation webpage and you can order a book. All
right, very good. So there's a lot of ways to get that book, but let's talk about the talk, because that is going to highlight and honor veterans too, right? Tell us more.
It is. We have 5 panelists. We just added another panelist.
Oh, okay.
We have Corporal Don Martindale. He's 95 years old now. He was a former Marine.
Oh, nice.
Fought in Korea, but was deployed there. We have First Sergeant Preston Keith, who was both the Navy and the Army. Our Sergeant Justin Chisholm, who was in the Army. And then we just added Norb Ricker, who was a Marine in Vietnam. And Norb's story is actually featured in our book as well.
Really? All right. So are we going to hear good stories? How's this event? What's this Writer Talk going to be about on Saturday?
I think we have just a type of a roundtable discussion. So I think we're just going to talk about, why did you join the military? What was your experience in basic training? What was your MOS? Where were you stationed? And the unique things about their to highlight their military career.
Right.
And we have Christy Wibbler there, who's going to talk about memories of her dad, Ralph Dennings, who was a flyer, bombardier on a B-24 over occupied Europe and flew many missions and was highly decorated. So.
It's good that they volunteered to talk, because sometimes, you know, you hear veterans and they don't want to talk about their situations, but they'll talk enough during this Writer Talk to get people really interested, I think, in the history.
Oh, absolutely. We found that when we interviewed people, they were a little hesitant at first to talk, but the more they talked about their experience, the more they wanted to share. And that's how we ended up with Norb, and Norb connected us with his friends who served in Vietnam.
Oh, nice.
And the other nice thing at Veteran Writer Talk is we'll have all kinds of display of military memorabilia, uniforms and medals and letters that, you know, World War II vets wrote home to their loved ones.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay, so it's Saturday at 7. It is free.
Free.
Go to the St. Mary's Theater in Grand Opera House, right?
That's right.
That's where it's going to be at. So plenty of room for everybody to come. Also, you have a special door prize that's going to be happening. Tell us about this.
We have an incredible door prize. We called it the Yankee Doodle Desert Trip because it was named after our 102-year-old graduate of St. Mary's. He's now 102 years old. He was a B-17 flyer in World War II. And the trip would be to visit him in Arizona, where he's at the 390th Memorial Museum.
Oh, all right. So you get to visit. Okay, so how do you get the door prize? Just by coming, right?
By coming, you get a free ticket in. You can buy additional tickets if you'd like to increase your odds. But the prize includes airfare, lodging, and entry into the museum.
And there's a picture, right, of James Cagney, is that right? Who's with them, right?
James Cagney won an Oscar for his role in the movie called Yankee Doodle Dandy, and that is Colonel Bouchon there in the front.
Very good. Wow, how cool is that? So lots of wonderful veterans history that we can hear about this Saturday, Veterans Writer Talk. Is this the first? You guys think you'll do more?
In the past, the Alumni Foundation have done writer talks with previous graduates of Memorial High School, but this is the first year that we've incorporated one just solely for veterans.
Very good. Exciting stuff. There's the information on the screen. Thank you both for coming today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.